Oh, hey y'all. So, and I was just gonna make one video, but this is a pajama party. I actually really feel like I'm having a pajama party with my computer, which is kind of pathetic, but at least you guys get something out of it. So, um, I thought I'd make a video about thrift store shopping because I don't mean to toot my own horn, but I have a gift when it comes to thrift store shopping. Like, for some reason, I can always just find something awesome, and people always ask me, Kaylin, how do you find awesome things? I'm like, I have a few tips, and then I'll show you some of the awesome stuff I have. So my number one tip is to always check out short dresses category. That's where you'll find short, cute things, denim things, polyester-y, nylon-y, 90s things. That's always where I go first. At my local Goodwill, there's like three racks of them. Go through those. I skim along blazers always because you can find some cool blazers or sweaters. Always, though, smell the armpits and check for stains because you can't get rid of stains. And sometimes, okay, I always thought, I always wash my Goodwill products right after I get them. But I found this one shirt and it smelled like an old lady. And I was like, ew, that's gross. So I washed it. And then I took it out and it smelled like a fucking old lady. I'm like, fuck this. I washed it 5 times. I kid you not. It still smells like an old lady. So if the thing just reeks of it, and if it's like polyester, don't buy it. Not worth it. I don't waste my time in the t-shirts category. I think there's always way too many. At my local Goodwill, which I should really have taken pictures of because that would make this whole video easier. Yeah, sorry about that. Whatever. At my local Goodwill, there's just rows and rows and rows of clothing, of shirts, like, and they're all color coordinatized, but like that doesn't really help. It's like tube tops and tacky things. And it's like, ugh, no. So if I'm really having the energy, then I will walk by it and scan it. And then I always find some really awesome miscellaneous stuff. The other day I found a horse head attached to a stick. It was fucking awesome. Insert picture here. Also, before I get into the clothing of my haul, I'm trying to think if I have any more tips. Smell everything. Don't waste your time in tops. Stains aren't fixable. And keep your eye out. You got to keep your eye out for fabrics because if you're like spending too much time, then that won't do it. Just eyes, peripheral vision all the time, looking. So I thought I'd begin with some cool things I've gotten, and I'll explain which different thrift stores I got them in the context. I won't go too much into detail though. So to start, this one I was personally proud of. It's this mesh button down. It was from a Goodwill, and I was excited because they were selling shit like this at American Apparel for like $60. It was $6.99 at my local Goodwill, and it's super cute. If you check my blog in my outfits of the day category, I post a few pictures with that thing. And this I got out of Buffalo Exchange, which isn't a Goodwill, but it's still cute. In Oregon. Super cute, eh? The only thing is it's super low cut, but you can fix things like that. That's the cool thing about Goodwill. You can always alter stuff because it's cheap, so you're saving money and you can just fix it. And if you totally fuck it up, then all is not lost. I mean, you only lost like $8. Now this one I will go down in my school's history for wearing. And I didn't get it at a thrift store, but I got it at a vintage store. But it's still pretty famous in Sasquatch history. And again, I will go down in my school's history for wearing this because apparently it's bold and audacious. I'd like to introduce you to my jumpsuit. It's like paisley printed. Yep, the legs separate. It's polyester. It's a jumpsuit. Now, you think you know people until you wear a jumpsuit to school. I got interesting responses. Some people stopped me and they're like, Caitlin, why are you wearing it? And it was April Fool's Day. Fuck, that was my worst part of all. I didn't think to wear it any other day, and I wore it on April Fool's Day. So people were asking me, like, Caitlin, is that a joke? And I'm like, fuck no, is it a joke? This jumper is awesome. And yeah, one of my teachers was giving me a thank you speech, which was extremely sweet because I got the Social Studies Award. And she said that I'll always be able to rock a pink jumpsuit. People, you need to understand that when it comes to clothing, I don't give a fuck. I just wear whatever the hell I want. But it leads to good stories, like the jumpsuit story. Yeah. Have you ever seen that episode of Freaks and Geeks where Sam Ware's walking down the hall? Yeah, I felt like that. Anyway, I got this beaded vest. It's floral. They have tons of shit like this at thrift stores. I got this at a thrift store in San Francisco. Super cute, eh? I keep saying that. This is one of my best finds ever. An Annette Lepore sweater. I kid you not. I got it in San Francisco at a vintage store for $10. This could go. It's Annette Lepore, like no joke. And all the original beading is still pretty much there. I don't really wear it as much as I used to because I'm not really into cardigans anymore. But still, that's a pretty good deal. One thing you will always find at thrift stores that is fucking awesome is bam, 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 overalls. Overalls are my life and joy. These are Jordache light wash overalls, and I wear them all the time, especially in summer. You'll find cute knit tops like this, and it didn't even smell gross, and it's super soft. I was like, oh my god, score! Here's another long polyester thing. This one's a dress. It's kind of like the jumpsuit. It's super duper maxi, but cool, and real fun print. You'll find a lot of polyester at thrift stores, so don't be surprised. Another polyester dress. This one's a little more psychedelic. And a few other things I wanted to mention. I found these, which are friggin' boss. I also, personally, I love collecting little plastic toys, which makes me kind of a shut-in. But they sell bags of them. Bags of cool little plastic toys for, I kid you not, $1. I was like, shut the hell up. Shut the hell up. This is the coolest thing in my life. And lastly, I wanted to show you the most special item I've ever purchased at Goodwill. Ever in the history of ever. Are you guys ready for this? Yeah. Sabrina the Teenage Witch, the soundtrack. Be jealous. Be jealous. Best purchase of my life. And kitties, that is all. You've probably seen some of these clothes if you read my blog. If you don't, you should read my blog, sasquatch.com. Check that shit out. I don't know. Let me know if you want to see any videos or if you need any more tips for thrift shopping. Also, don't be scared if you run into weirdos there. There will be weirdos there. Someone once asked me if I worked there. They're like, excuse me, do you work here? I was like, psh, do I look like I work here? But then I realized I was wearing all Goodwill products, so I probably did. On that note, this video is getting long. I will talk to you all later. Pew, 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 pew. Oh, and I forgot huge news. There's 60 of you subscribed to me. Holy balls, that's so awesome. I guess I'm not a typical YouTuber because I just didn't notice these things. I didn't even know, I've subscribed to people, but I didn't think the people subscribed to me. I was just checking my channel, doing my thing, and I was like, holy fuck, there's 60 of you. So I'd like to personally thank each and every one of you. That's not going to happen. But, wham, internet hug. It's warm and toasty. And if you guys want me to check your shit out, let me know in the comments, because I'm bored and I'm not doing anything tonight anyway. This is like my first free night in a while. Okay, this video is going to get super duper long, and I don't even know how long I can upload these. Anyway, that is all. Back to goodbyes. Keep it sassy.